Woman's best friend takes a huge loan to pay for their wedding. What should happen next? Ideally, man marries woman. Man and woman have kids. Man and woman die next to each other. But, they do not tell you about the best friend, do they? So let's look at him now, standing in his office, going about his day to day, unawares of the surprise that awaits him. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Merchant of Venice.
All three of us with you. That's my own principle. Want to join?
Morning, sir. There's a Miss Basinger here to see you. Yeah, send her in.
I was thinking to wait downstairs, but I don't follow by your rules.
Bree, how long has it been? Did I finally die and go to some sort of mediocre heaven?
Ever so over dramatic, old friend. You need to stop with that, by the way. It's cliche, and there's nothing worse than a cliche.
And here I thought melodrama was your department. When?
Me too. But it's in now with Billie Eilish or whatever. By the way, did she tell you yet? Dear old Bree is going to get married. Succumbing to the rules of the society, the one sitting beside us is a mere husk, a sellout, conforming to the world around her. Walking the path they pave for her in cement and labeled as mediocrity until she owns a 3-bedroom, 2-storied house in the suburbs, dances to Billy Joel's with Peter.
Guinevere, you know marriage has you like that sometimes.
I was not done yet. Knitting sweaters for her family during Christmas until she becomes old, a wrinkly woman that you can barely recognize. Look at her. The blue in her eyes is gone. A whitish gray has taken its place. And they barely tell you stories of wisdom and adventure. But there's a single glint there yet. Not of happiness, no, but of regret and forecast sadness. Filled with the alternate reality that she spent daydreaming. A free woman adventuring and gallivanting, tasting the world with her lips, drinking the strange with her eyes, and singing the tongues with her heart. Oh, my sweet Bree, how we miss you.
That's an interesting take on the holiest of holiest antimonies in the world.
I do know about that, you know, paying for it and everything.
Oh, yes. And a debacle that story made. Crazy loan shark demands a pound of flesh if the term loans are not made. That'd be a day, huh? Anyway, I have to go sulk somewhere else now. Bye, Anthony. Sell out.
Oh, my sweet Bree. How things change. A couple of carefree, poetic souls. And now everything is saturated. And I don't know what to make of it. Are you sure about this though, Bree?
Do you remember the night we got lost in the woods? We were just 10. We had no idea where we were and no idea the way back home. We followed our gut. And then one road led to another, to another, to another. And finally we made it home. It's the same with him. It's like a ship on a voyage.
इसे तो ऐसे भी रख दे दो, अब बना लेता वीडियो इसे ऐसे
Man meets woman. Man and woman fall in love. The man talks to his best friend about his feelings. His best friend gives him compelling analogies for the truth of love. For now, it seems like maybe, just maybe, everything might turn out for the best.
A ship at sea that decides to brave the storm, to explore, to take a chance, fully committing to its voyage. A stalwart pioneer making its way through adversity.
What if tragedy were destroyed? What if there was shipwreck?
Love and tragedy are oldest of friends, going hand in hand. Love births love, and tragedy births tragedy. However, if you were to unmarry the two, there would just be tragedy, grief and loss and despair. No hope, no love.
So it's a leap then? Or a dive?
Yes, perhaps. Only this dive is meant to last, in hope of finding somebody that helps you breathe underwater. A miracle, yes, but like all miracles, this is also a one-time thing. And what you decide to do with it is on you though. If you succumb to tragedy and call it fate, or if you name it an all-consuming fire, destroying you in the process. Or maybe, just maybe, you find peace and cherish, and the world names it a miracle.
Man meets woman. Man and woman fall in love. Woman's best friend takes a huge loan to pay for her wedding. What should happen next? Ideally, man and woman get married. Man and woman have kids. Man and woman die next to each other. Alas, life is ever so simple. A fish swimming towards the bait, thinking it's food, unawares of the hook that is attached to it. Something similar has happened to our dear Mr. Anthony Becker. He has failed to pay his money and now he's caught by the hook. Let us look at the proceedings of a court trial today. A court trial that either makes him a free man or a man mere moments away from his death.
Guys, bro.
Today is the last day of a trial of Mr. Anthony Becker, accused of failing to meet the terms of a contract.
स्टडी रूम में अपना
I'm sorry. I'm never like this. Shake it. and disturbed. This is a dark day for all of us. This is Judge Carter presiding, and I hereby call the court to order. May God bless us all.
Just stop, avarice. You have a chance. Real one. I promise you half the profits from next year's business. More yet. Take my plea. Be my friend. And prove to everyone that the horror you promised to put on is just a facade. Tell them this is just a man unaccepted by society, unloved and uncared for, acting out. Show them that you can be more than what they expect you to be. Show them.
You, Anthony? You who call me a miser, a pinch penny, a money-grubbing fool in front of the society. The society that you now want me to be a part of. Tell me, Anthony, where was the gratuity, the love, the concern when you laughed at my expense? No, Anthony, no. This is pathetic. The tides have changed and you are groveling. The fool's pride has vanished and self-preservation has taken its place. No, Anthony, this is not my epiphany. Not even yours. No. This is you. This is you afraid that everything is slipping and you have no control over it. No say in your fate. Next year's trade, a promise of bond and friendship. What will you offer me next? Your mother's silver pendant? Copper chalices from the table of Christ? These hold no value to me, my friend. All I know is a shadow. A shadow that runs the world. A shadow that takes everything from you, but then gives you everything in return. Love is the first to go, followed by piety, friendship, and all the things you can call holy, until the only thing that's left is that shadow. But this shadow is not black. No. This shadow is green, and it has a name. It's called money. And she means everything to me. She is my wife. She is my friend, my deepest desire, my darkest of fear, my hope! So Anthony, keep your gratuity and your false promises. I want my mistress. And if you cannot give me her, I will have my pound of flesh.
Well, that was intense. Very well put, if I might say so myself. I was going to say that it feels as if the prosecution has some kind of personal grudge against my client. But now it is rendered moot, asinine. I do respect your obduracy though. Your gall to ask for a pound of flesh from a man's chest, and the virility with which you want your claim is unnerving. But a deal is a deal. You may have your claim. Here's a knife, Everest. Go satisfy your Hannibal Lecter fetish or whatever weird thing that is going on in your mind.
What did you say to me?
Well, I just offered you a knife.
Well, Anthony, this seems to be the end of proverbial.
Oh, hold up. You do realize what you're entitled to, right?
What do you mean now?
Well, you asked for a pound of flesh, and a pound of flesh you shall receive.
Well, yes.
Oh, but he shall have no skin, no nerve, and not a single hair on this man's chest.
Wait, what? What about blood?
Well, inside the body where it's supposed to be. Thank you. Well, you did not read the fine print this time, did you? Failure to meet any of the aforementioned provisions, you will be tried for murder in the first degree. I do hear that maximum security is very nice this time of the year. There are no shadows. For of course, there is no sunlight. Only the feeling of loss and a fear of shiv. I hear they can make one out of toothbrushes these days. I'm rambling anyways. Everest, your move.
Your Honor, this is beyond ridiculous. You must not let his claim stand.
Mr. Shiloh, how about you don't tell me how to do my job, and I don't tell you how to take a pound of flesh from other people's chest.
I can't believe it. I was beaten by you?
Everest, don't give me the credit of your own failures. You lost because of your own pride, your own pettiness. A man so big that he claims he has the right to another man's life. A man so big that he feels entitled to pounds of flesh from people's chest in a room full of people, making them watch as he seeks validation from himself in the most tasteless and gruesome manner. Yet, now that he has a knife in his hand, he feels smaller than ever. Vengeance and hatred have made you what you are. But tell me, Everest, what does the shadow see when he looks in the mirror? Is he happy? Is he proud? No, Everest, no. He is feeble and weak, crumbling under the weight of his own inflated ego. That is what brought you here. Crying because you were refused the right to kill a man? Crying because you realize you can never buy what you can never buy? Call to your own shadow for comfort, Everest. You are done here.